Welcome classic rock fans to a video detailing prog releases and re-releases. If you're new to this channel, please do the click like, subscribe thing and check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work done here at Classic Album Review. Gavin Harrison, Sanity and Gravity gets a 25th anniversary treatment. This will be released on the 22nd of January, I believe, sorry, the 28th of January, and this comes with bonus tracks and some recommissioned artwork. Of course, he's made himself known as being one of the most prominent drummers in progressive rock, drumming for bands like Pineapple Thief and Porcupine Tree, as well as doing lots of session work as well. This album has gone on to gain legendary status, which means, of course, on the resale markets, the CD is fetching some pretty hefty sums, so this reissue is certainly welcomed. This album does avoid that typical solo drum cliche, really, and as a means of demonstrating his prodigious technique, Gavin created an expressive and emotional album that is both strong on groove and on melody. So this is out on the 28th of January, do check this one out. So Tim Bonus and Jan Color Era are releasing the 10th anniversary of their album, Memory of Machines. Is going to be released on the 25th of February. I hope I've said their names right anyway. This is the 10th anniversary expanded edition of this record, and it comes with lots of additional tracks and material. I think it even includes a 5.1 mix as well. Of course, this was originally issued as a Warm Winter. This is a wonderful record that includes contributions from Robert Fripp and Peter Hamill, to name but two. Apparently, if I may refer to my notes, this new edition emphasises the textural nature of the music and restores the pieces to their original arrangements and track lengths, resulting in a very different listening experience. The artwork has also been enhanced and overhauled. Gazpacho released their album Firework at St. Croix, their intimate lockdown film, which will be available on the 11th of March. This film came about due to the tour having to be cancelled due to the pandemic. The band thought they'd play a live show and just stream it. And this is the result, of course. According to the press release, this is a very moody trip into the world of the Fireworker, captured on the 25th of October 2020. No fixes, no polishes, no light show, and no nothing. Not even catering. Just the pure rendition of the music along with a surprise or two for those of you who have been with the band for a while. In fact, Thomas Anderson has gone on to say, Gazpacho have always been an anti-band in the sense that we strive to do things differently. For this reason, we wanted an honest live stream where we decided not to play the gig on an empty stage with a light show. Instead, we decided to perform it exactly how we play when we record or rehearse in the actual room we use. Anyway, so this original stream has now been re-edited and expanded with 30 minutes of additional material not included in the original broadcast. It's all been remixed into glorious 5.1 as well. So this will be available on the 11th of March. It's also available in a 4-disc special edition, so go treat yourself. Jonas Lindberg and the Other Side released Miles from Nowhere. This is coming out on the 18th of February. This is a progressive rock project that originally hails from Stockholm, Sweden. This band go back to 2008, but this of course is their latest project. It says here that Miles from Nowhere features the same lineup as on previous albums, along with a few more guest musicians. Returning on a few tracks is Simon Wilhelmsson drums, who some may remember from the first EP, as well as Jonas's brother Joel and Royan Stolt, the Flower Kings and Transatlantic on lead guitars. Missing, of course, is the band's keyboard player, Michael Otterson, forgive me if I got these names wrong, who sadly passed away in the summer of 2020. So Jonas Lindberg and the Other Side, Miles from Nowhere, will be released on the 18th of February. The next album is Byron Lucasians' Revel in Time. This is out on the 18th of February. This comes out in limited edition 3 CD and Blu-ray artbook and poster, limited edition 2 CD digipack, gatefold 2 LP CD and LP booklet, digital album, and numerous other configurations, no doubt. His previous album, Transitus, is also worth checking out. It's a very cinematic album. This new album, however, Revel in Time, slightly differs from that in the sense that it's more riff-based, and the emphasis is on musical virtuosity, I think. All the tracks on this album are inspired by, if I may refer to my notes, movies that deal with some kind of manipulation of time. The title of the album is a bit of a mashup of Travel in Time without the first T, so it looks like Revel in Your Time. Of course, this is an allusion to the sci-fi classic Blade Runner if you're interested. So this promises to be an absolutely intriguing album to check out. So Revel in Time by Byron Lucasians is out on the 18th of February in a number of configurations. Do go and check out this guy's music. Silent Skies released their album Nectar, which is out on Napalm Records. That comes out on the 4th of February. If I may quote from the press release, this is an atmospheric walk through Scandinavian melancholy and cinematic soundscapes. This is a soulful 10-track offering, which is available, no doubt, in a number of formats. It says in my notes here that it's available for stream only, but I don't believe that at all. There's a wonderful balance struck on this album between haunting instrumentals and vocal prowess and intensity that is just absolutely remarkable to listen to. So do check out that album. That's Nectar by Silent Skies. Big Train released their follow-up to Common Ground, Welcome to the Planet. That comes out, of course, on the 28th of January. Of course, this album is kind of overshadowed by the tragic death of David Longdon. We're still waiting for an announcement from Big Train in terms of the future of this band. They said there's going to be an announcement around about Easter, but I kind of hope they continue. They've got a remarkable back catalogue, and I'd like to see this band still continue to make great music if they can. Unfortunately, as I've not actually heard any of the music on the new album, I can't really comment on it, just that I know the release date is January the 28th. Marillion, An Hour Before It's Dark, is the follow-up to the magnificent Fear album, an album which is my personal favourite. Now, Mark Kelly said in an interview for this channel that the release date for the new Marillion album is the 4th of March. He also said in his opinion it was a better album than Fear. I suppose you might say that, he probably would say that, wouldn't he? But considering I think very highly of the track they've already put out, Be Hard on Yourself, I think it's actually a wonderful number. I'm really salivating over the prospect of this new Marillion album. Really looking forward to it. So Marillion, An Hour Before It's Dark is released on the 4th of March. Do get your pre-order in now. I can't really comment on the music on this album because I've not heard any of it other than the track they've put out, Be Hard on Yourself. But if it's anything like that, I think we're in for a treat. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do consider supporting this channel via one of the links below this video. Consider becoming a Patreon. There's a fine body of work on my Patreon now. Other than that, I just hope you're all well, staying safe and COVID-free, and more importantly that you keep listening.